G'day, I'm Murray, this is my backyard, and lately I've been asking myself, how do I solve my problem with manure? So I have a basic 3-bin system. Bin 1, currently in use. Bin 2, the same age. This was filled to heaped and has shrunk back down a bit. And bin 3, in need of filling up or some kind of improvements. Also in passing, something's been building a nest under bin 2. A huge amount of manure has been dug out from underneath bin 2. And there's something living in there, possibly a family of some things. Anyway, not my problem today. So to explain the issue in a nutshell, we'll look at bin 2. The surface manure stays dry and hard, while the interior here rots beautifully. Now, it's a little different here because I have actually, beetle larvae. I have actually turned over this middle section and buried a heap of the old dry stuff underneath it to get it to start to break down. But the problem is, down the edges here, it always stays dry and hard. Because it can dry out really easily. So what then happens, going back to bin 1, is when you dig the nice mature stuff out of the middle of here, the dry stuff around the edges tumbles down and fills up your cavity. That's even true with these more solid pallets that I've got in the back corner here. They dehydrate as well, and we're not getting good mulch out of it. So I have a plan. So if I take this weed mat and I line the interior of this bin with the weed mat, drop down this side, line it with weed mat as well, put it back up, that will vastly reduce evaporation and increase the moisture holding capacity of the manure in here while still being somewhat permeable. Like builder's plastic is impermeable, but the weed matting is water permeable, but it will massively reduce evaporation. Then I come over here to bin 1, I drop the front of bin 1 down, I collect all of the dry hard manure that is never going to rot in here, I collect all of the good stuff in some tubs, the dry stuff goes straight into the bottom of bin number 3, and the good stuff I can use later. I then go and collect more manure and fill up tub 3, bin 3, and then I line bin 1 and fill it up as well. So that's the rough plan, and step 1, I'm going to nick some planks off that pallet. So here's what we've got now. With the side that drops off. It's time to move some poo. Before I get started, brief update about what's happening. We've got some rain coming, hopefully, if the Bureau of Meteorology predictions are correct, next week. Early, let's see, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. 4 to 6 days away, and there's going to be 3 days of possible rain. With one day we could get a couple of inches. So we could get 6 inches or we could get no rain. But I want to try and get that set up before the rain may arrive. Also, there was some quite large manure that had passed through curl grubs. Curl grubs turn into beetles. At the moment, I'm keeping the really big curl grubs to see what kind of beetles they are, because I don't know, and I'd like to know. So we're looking for large curl grubs, and we're moving the dry manure over there. So yeah, better stop procrastinating and get on with it. Like I said, dry around the edges. We're starting to get to some beetle larvae. They're not very big, I have no idea what they are, so I'm going to pass on them. Yeah, okay. You really want to look in that one, buddy? Yeah, that's the one. That's cool, that's cool. Listen, it's been so dry around here, I'm just going to let these guys go for it for a while. I'll check on the camera on the way past to see if they're in shot. It's okay, it's cool. Oh, they're not. That's a pity. Okay, so I'll just walk away now. Go for it, little lady. Don't make a mess. Let's go, guys. So we got a good bit done today in the cool of the afternoon. Should be able to finish it off tomorrow. I think that was the hard part. And hopefully the magpies will come around for a visit as well and get a feed. It's really dry. The grass is dead. There's no bugs about. So yeah, I don't mind giving the magpies a feed if they come, but I don't want them to get the really huge coral grubs because I want those not to eat.